This playthrough is rated E for everyone.
It's time to get the band together. Greetings and salutations, viewers. Vauldemare back here with another episode of Wild Arms. In the last episode, we finished everyone's tale, especially Celia, the girl in the cloister, and now she's been released from it to explore the world and head back to home. But before that, let's see what if anyone has anything to say. I went back and went to an old file that I had where I beat the character's storyline, but I didn't actually complete anyone else's, because there's actually some extra dialogue you can get from certain places if you don't complete the prologues with the other characters first. So, have you missed us already? No, I guess I have. I just came right back after talking to everyone, so... If I want to study the relationship between the Guardians and the people after... I want to study the relationship between the Guardians and the people after I graduate. Yeah, she didn't want to, but now she does. After... Did you ever find the sealed library? I couldn't find it anywhere. Yep, sure did. I wasn't too good with men. That's why I became a nun. That's probably the most shallow reason to become a nun. I couldn't get a date, so I became a nun and decided to swear off that for the rest of my life. Great. I'm sorry? I wonder what the Ruin Festival's all about. Still, I want to go. Well, it's about to occur. I mean, you know, in this episode at least, so. Aren't you back a little early, Cecilia? I forgot what voices I gave them. I'm just giving them generic voices now. Am I hallucinating? No, you're real. I thought you went back. Wait, yeah, I did, but I came back, like, right after the 5 seconds. What happened, Cecilia? I thought you went back to Aldehyde. But don't forget to smile, no matter how hard things get. It is important to keep your spirits high in times of trial. Yeah, and you don't have to come back here. I think you can come back here way later to try and open that book. But that's really the only other reason to come back to this place, is to check the book out. But... Celia, wee! I got chewed out by the sisters again. I'm sorry about that. Yeah, and since it doesn't take too long to finish the scenario, I can just do it and, you know, make another save file. Earth, fire, wind, water, and heart! Oh, that's a different series. Celia, we're good at this, weren't you? I was. The power of the magic should be convenient. It's the responsibility of mages to control their magic. You must not control them. Yeah, don't let the evil power control you. You control it. Hey, it's good to see you, even though it's only been a couple of days. It's been less than a day. I walked out and went back in. Celia, I thought you went back to Aldehyde. I didn't think you'd be back so soon. I wanted to eat your hamburgers, dude. Are you serious? Did you really come back for the hamburgers? I forgot she said that. Did you really come back for the hamburgers? Yep, sure did. You know, Celia really likes hamburgers. Maybe that's her favorite food. I don't know. I bet there's some Japanese media that tells you like what their blood type and what favorite food and what they like to do in their pastimes are. Humans also have a great power similar to the Guardians. Did you know that we have the power to make the impossible possible? Ah, human potential. It can be used for great good or great evil. You decide. What does Aldehyde look like? I wonder what they're showing at the Ruin Festival. Yeah, for some reason you can't sleep here anymore. I don't know why. Celia, how long do you plan to stay here? You're not staying because of me, are you? I didn't know you felt that way about me. Whoa. Well, I don't know. Maybe? Well, you know what they say about when you're impressionable when you're young, I guess. I don't. No comment. Okay, you say the same thing every time, so. All right. And then let's go to Rudy's town of Surf Village and see what they have to say before you complete the quest. Now, if you want to just go to Aldehyde, you just go up ahead. It's not really that hard to get to it, so. Yeah, northeast, and Kirin Abbott to the west. And there's Aldehyde, but we don't want to go there yet. Let's go to Surf Village. I just cut out battles because since I'm not keeping this, I'm not going to show it off. So, oh, whoops, I didn't mean to go there. Yeah, we don't need to show off any of those battles. We can do that when we actually do the main thing. So, and there's no place to check with on Jack right now. So, at least not at the moment. Not with. All right, let's get to the town before we get attacked all the time. Jeez. Cecilia is not one meant to be fighting all these guys all the time, so, you know, you need to calm down there, game. Welcome to Surf Village. A traveling magician. Oh, yeah, come. Yeah, everyone seems to be more happy when Rudy hasn't done his thing yet. I thought magicians locked themselves in their labs all day. I think that's scientist. I don't think magicians are scientists. You're not Calamity Jane, are you? I didn't think so. Who's this Calamity Jane? I mean, is she based off the real life Calamity Jane that we've been talking about? So, if you come, well, I'll show the dialogue later, but this town acts completely different after Rudy's scenario. A female dream chaser? I don't approve. I don't approve. Who do you think? You don't like female dream chasers? What's up? What's wrong with that? It's basically anyone that's just going around causing trouble. Whoops. There we go. Get out of my way, chicken. Yeah, and you can buy stuff here if you want, but there's really no reason, nothing to really buy for it. Yeah, if you can't equip it yet, they're like, oh, I can't equip it. Not everyone has different dialogue, but some people do when you're either Cecilia or Jack. You're a magician? You must like books. Me too. Well, it's true. They have to like books for their spells. Being a magician sounds really cool, but I want to be like my father and help the needy. What a good kid you are, Tony. Horses can instinctively figure out people out. You must be a nice person. I guess so, unless you talk to him from behind. Ow, you should not. Yeah, well, like I said during the Rudy story, you should not mess with the horse from behind unless the horse knows or trusts you, and even then you should really be wary about that. I know you're the female dream chaser lady. Magician must know. Magician must know. Is Filgaia coming to an end? Seems like it. Hi, friend. If you're tired, you can rest upstairs. Do you want to rest? Nah. Call if you need anything. Now, where's Rudy in all this? Rudy only appears if you finish this storyline. Welcome to Surf. Please relax in our humble village. Our village used to be known for our berry trade, but it's still a good place to rest. Yeah, and you only get this dialogue if the prologues if you haven't finished Rudy's prologue. If you finish Rudy's prologue, all the townspeople are pissed off at anyone that's not from the village. So I mean, it's not like you're getting crazy dialogue, but I still like that there's difference in dialogue depending on when you talk to people. If my boy had a fraction of the interest in studies that you do, he wouldn't be the boy you loved, right? You know magic? Are you from the Kieran Abbey? Sure am. Got it in one. Let's see, there was no one down there. There was one guy up here. A large city over the southern mountains is having a festival. It must be nice. Oh yeah, I'm about to go there too. Oh, okay. We've talked to everyone. All right, let's head back to Aldehyde now. We passed it on the way there, so I'll just meet you at Aldehyde. I decided to go back to the Berry Cave because I forgot there's a guy here. Surf law forbids anyone from entering this cave. My job is to make sure that no one enters this cave. It's a big responsibility. And it doesn't matter who talks to him. It's either Jack or her. It's the same dialogue. So, okay, now I'll meet you on Aldehyde. Alright, home sweet home. So, hello, welcome to Aldehyde. There will be a festival soon. Soon? But not now? I'll search for barrels during when I actually am doing stuff. Let's see, this is the weapon shop. I'll go over that when we actually do the main plot. The best warriors also have the best equipment. Who, me? I'm just a collector, don't mind me. Oh, okay. What are you collecting? Just weapons and stuff? Do you make sure to oil them regularly? Because otherwise, you know, it's pointless. So. Can you really use magic? Yeah, wow, yeah, that's so cool. Yeah, some people have unique dialogue for Celia because she's a wizard. Oh, here's the Magic Guild if you have crests to use. This house has been empty for months. Perhaps it's haunted. I ain't afraid of no ghosts. There's no one in here. Go to the church and pray to the guardians. This will purify your body. You can't see them, but the guardians do live in Filgaia. Lies, slander. I don't believe it. They can't be real. Yeah, I think all nuns do the same thing. Yeah, they'll purify you of any status ailments if you, because resting at the end does not cure you of status ailments. So, let's see. Yeah, that stuff doesn't change. It doesn't change whenever you come. It's usually people, so that have different dialogue. So, thank goodness for the speed boost. You know, from just running. We're excavating the main attraction for the festival. There have been a few snags, but we're hoping to get it ready in time. Oh, I can't wait. I reload arms, but you don't have one. Oh, yeah, we don't have a gun. Okay, yeah, we're not want to rest at the end. Whatever you wish, don't push yourself too hard. I won't. I got nothing up there. Try to skim through this a little quickly for purposes of probably no action today, probably all dialogue and stuff, and maybe a little bit of story, but I heard that there will be a big festival here soon. There may be a good idea floating around these parts, or maybe a good deal floating around these parts. Are you a dream chaser? How's business? I just started, man. And I'm a princess, so I'm not really a dream chaser when you think about it. Another dream chaser, no work here for you. If you really need a job, go over to Emma's. She has always been doing some weird experiments day in and day out. I'm a traveling poet. Can I sing you a love song or recite you a poem or two? Who cares? You're probably just looking forward to the festival. Who can blame you? What's a poem worth these days anyway? Oh, sorry, dude. You look like Pancho Villa or something like that, you know? Well, it is a game based in more spaghetti western-ish styles. The ground really is soft at the ruins in the north. One quake and boom, that's it. I hope a quake doesn't occur. That would be bad. When will this big festival start? I came a long way for this. We'll mess with that when it comes to it. So, that little puzzle there. I'm here to talk to the people. The festival that everyone's been waiting for is going to be held in East Plaza. Wow, is it really you? You're not supposed to be here until the festival. Oh, sorry, you just look like Princess Aldehide. Oh, Anyway, anyone up here? I forgot. No. Yeah, there was someone up here, but they're not. Oh, here we go. Although I don't know if this guy's any unique dialogue for Cecilia, but you must have been bored to come all the way up here. Oh, yeah. I've got nothing better to do than record my gameplay footage. That's for sure. The festival will consist of relics excavated from the ancient ruins. Ooh, that should be neat. It's been a while since I've been to a festival of that type. This is Aldehide Castle. We welcome everyone into our castle. No, nothing there. I'll mess with that when I actually come here proper. You look just like the Princess Aldehide. I bet she's as beautiful as you. You sure we haven't met somewhere before? No, sir. We have never met before. The professor who lives here and is in charge of the excavation. The festival will have many important artifacts. Professor Emma, she's very beautiful. Oh, really? Oops, I didn't. There it is. Okay. Actually, I'll do that after I talk to everyone. Then I'll go to the festival. The loose ground prevented Lithia's tomb from being fully explored before now. The new excavator seems to know what she's doing. It's always good to be cautious. I assume this is that Emma lady. That big machine behind me is the Emma motor. It's still experimental, but she'll get it going soon. Then we'll have... Oops, are you to see the professor? She's upstairs. You don't have an arm. Go away! Sorry. The excavation to the north is almost finished. This place is full of traps. The place is full of traps. It took my workers many hours and we've achieved so little. Oh, I'm sorry about that. She has different dialogue if you come here with Rudy, and the prologues haven't been done yet, so. I came to this town for the festival. It's a large town. Yeah, pretty decent size, yeah, as you can see. The Ancient Ruin Festival. Artifacts from all over, all shapes and sizes. I hope I have enough gila to spend at the festival. I can't wait. The problem is remembering who actually has unique dialogue for Celia here. Not everyone does. The preparations for the festival is going well. King Aldehide is backing us in the excavation of the main attraction. It is going to be the most exciting event we've ever had in this kingdom. It sounds exciting. Hope nothing ruins it. This town is peaceful due to the benevolent rule of King Aldehide. I want to be useful, but I don't know what to do. Just, I don't know, have a job, be a productive member of society? I don't know, man. I'm not your caretaker. Busy. I gotta work hard so I can go to the festival. I'm gonna go to sleep now so that I can be the first person at the festival. Okay, I mean, are you gonna wait in line or something like that? Our beloved princess is down south in the Kirin Abbey. By the way, you look very familiar. Have we met before? No. Never any need. I wonder what kind of person the princess is. I heard that she's a magician. You know, she does all those magician tricks, you know, pulling rabbits out of a hat and all that. Now I'll read over that later, sorry. A nice day, good weather. We owe all to Aldehide's castle guardian, Zeldukes. This hospital is never crowded. Maybe people don't like the doctor. Or maybe people aren't sick. The fact that this hospital is always empty must be the sign of a great healer. Maybe. Everyone's talking about the festival. I'll be in bed. Don't leave me alone. I want to sleep, dang it. The funds from King Alhide made the excavation possible. He's the king, right? So can you just say, go do it? I don't know. Alright. Those you can't blow up unless you have Rudy. Some daughters of the Aldehyde family were born with the power to sense the will of the Guardians. Is the power of the Guardians fading away? Then possibly. Yeah, we got happy music. Or action, I don't know. You know, adventurous music. This castle welcomes all. Come and go as you please. I think most of this dialogue is weirdly the same for all people, I think. I think it's only the people in town. Alhide Castle has withstood many wars. It holds as many secrets as any ruin around here. Oops, I should keep my mouth shut or the minister Johann will be angry with me. Our castle is ancient. It's more than 1,000 years old. I'm starving. Something smells incredible. I can't wait. Ooh, nice. Every day we cook enough to feed an army. Literally. When the princess was small, she hardly ate anything. We had to bend over backwards just to feed her. Oh, she's a spoiled. Yeah, I was spoiled when I was a kid too. When I came, or I was a very picky eater when I was a kid. Go away. I'm flavoring the food. It takes concentration. To throw salt in there? Yeah, if you say so, dude. No, I'm not gonna open up chests or anything like that. Save that for the main game when I come back here later as the characters. When they're all together. But yeah, we're supposed to get everyone back basically together to do the plot. Actually, did I? This magic door can only be opened with a magic key. Sealed by magic, huh? You can walk around as much as you like, but keep cool. I don't want to arrest you. Well, I don't think you will. You work for me. Or my dad, more or less. Ah, bedroom. Yeah, this place is pretty big in terms of just being able to talk to people. Our world is slowly being swallowed by chaos as we speak. The minister talked about the princess returning from the festival. I wonder what she's like. I'm new here, so I don't know much about her. Oh, she likes hamburgers, apparently. Not more treasure, but we're not going to grab that. No reason to. It's beautiful now, but you never know when the disaster might strike. A few years back, the kingdom of Articia was destroyed overnight. Huh. Didn't we hear about that or see that somewhere? They all look like they're having a great time. You can see everything that goes on from here. And you have to stand there and just watch everyone, huh? All clear. Another peaceful day in Alhide. The Alhide Festival is going to be held together by busy folks like me. But aren't you a guard, so how's it being held together by people like you? Are you just talking about people who are hard workers, I guess? Only the royal family and their guests are allowed past. But I'm the royal family. Who is this woman, Calamity Jane? I hear she has another name. What do you mean? I'm trying to remember what Calamity Jane's actual name is off the top of my head. Once a night, always a night. In Alhide, the nights can relax. It's so peaceful here. And I hope nothing breaks the peaceful nature of this place. Nah, it'll be fine, right? We're just here to chase dreams and, go on adventure. But no danger will be up ahead. Nope, not at all. I wouldn't even worry about such things. I think we will just explore the whole castle. The opening of the festival, the princess has returned. What a good omen! Oh yeah, totally a good omen. Nothing will happen then. I got nothing there. Okay. Just trying to remember where everyone's at, so. Most visitors to the castle seem to explore the place thoroughly. you know game players all too well. We pledge our loyalty to the king, who listens to all his subjects. Only the royal family and their guests may enter. Please leave. But I'm the princess, dang it. I wish for peace will overcome any sword. The king's words speak to me. King Alhai is a humbling king who reveres learning. He has a sense of humor, but you must never forget to show proper respect. No, it can't be! Shh, I'm back, Father. No one recognizes me. It's fun to be anonymous. You don't mind, do you? Why are you back so early? The festival isn't open yet. I have my reasons, and I don't particularly want everyone making a big deal. You've never liked crowds, I remember that. It's been 10 years. Look how you've grown. You look just like your mother. Let me remain anonymous until the start of the festival. I want my people to enjoy the festival and escape the harshness of their everyday lives for a little while. Yeah, and then his dialogue changes when you talk to her as Cecilia, so... Oh, whoops. Because of King Alhide, all of this is possible. Oh, yeah. Okay, except for the castle. Really, you could just skip and just talk to the king, and that'd be basically only the major difference. I think everyone else just says the same thing about the princess, like, oh, I wonder what she looks like, all this other stuff. Alright, let's go to the west part of town. And then we'll cut to Rudy. And then we need to do Jack as before Rudy's. Oh, okay, that leaves, that's right. I was thinking of another town that you could do something if you go to the west. My bad. Alright, let's check out the festival before everyone else is done. And to have any new dialogue to appear, you have to have completed the prologues to have a new scene occur. So, but Archaeological Ruin Festival. There will be an archaeological festival here. I can't wait. Go south to Lee Town. Oh, thanks. Go up those stairs. That's where the festival is being held. Come on, come on. It's still not ready yet. I'm bored. When's it gonna open? What happened to our advanced ancestors? Is the legend true? Were they destroyed by the demon race? They're pretty powerful. The Ruin Festival, I've learned to appreciate these things in my old age. Yeah, when you get older, you do tend to appreciate things more often that you took for granted when you were younger. There are excavations going on in the northern ruins. What are they digging for? Gold, treasure, memories. Grandma told me that the demons have a mechanical body totally different from the human body, but the golems also look like machines. Oh yeah, they did say the books did say something about that. So this almost reminds me of the festival from Chrono Trigger almost. King Alhai is really into these ancient artifacts. That's how we were able to hold this festival. Even some educated inhabitants of Aldehyde fear the ancient machines. Maybe the festival will reduce their fears. You know, studying about the thing you're afraid of, knowing more about it, makes you less afraid because you know what it is. Yeah, maybe. Oh, there's a little obstacle course here. For what reason, I don't know. But anyway, we'll find that out later. Let's see, I think we might have talked to everyone, so... Yeah, more festival stuff. King Holly. Oh, okay. Okay, I guess we're good on that. Okay, so let me get out of here. Okay, let's switch to Rudy before all the all the other prologues have been completed. So I'll be right back. Okay, we're back as Rudy after doing that. If you go to the village, they'll say the same thing when he completes his storyline, so we can skip it. Oh, there's something here we can check, but I'm gonna ignore that for now. Let's actually head to Kirin Abbey and see what they say to any foreigners. I believe it's the same no matter if you're Jack or Rudy when you come here. Alright, all the enemies ran away. It kind of surprised me. Alright, Kirin Abbey. See what they say here. This is the Kirin Abbey. The Abbey is also a magic academy for girls. I see. You must know the basics of magic before you can create a spell. Oh, I'm sorry. Boys aren't allowed in here, but you're really cute. Oh, thanks. Wow, there's a boy in our room. I'm surprised you're not screaming and throwing pillows at me to get me to go out. You know, get out of here, you. Information learning are going to be my life. That's what I've learned here. Yeah, it's kind of weird that you can't find Cecilia unless you've done her prologue. The Kirin Abbey is older than some of the ruins. This is a girls' school. We'd rather not have you come in. Well, too bad. I'm walking in. What you gonna do about it? I grew up sheltered in this abbey. The outside world scares me. Yeah, well, what do they? I forgot what that syndrome they call it, where you've been, institutionalized, where you can't. When you watch the princess cast a spell, you realize that some people are born with a gift. We're not all smart just because we're students of magic. The princess is a good magician, but she's spaced out most of the time. And she's eating hamburgers. If there's a place that has more books than Curran, I'd like to see it. Oh, boy. Sorry, you're not a magician, but I can feel the presence of great powers within you. Oh, what type of powers? The fact I wield a gun? I mean, pretty much. Okay, well, there's more to Rudy than you realize, but we won't find that out till much later. I'm always getting picked on. I'm sorry about that. Yeah, being bullied sucks. Luckily, I fought back against I was either the kid who was either too weird to be picked on because they thought I'd do something bad, or I ended up fighting my bullies and they left me alone after that. There's an exam coming up on spell creation. You must practice every day if you want to become a magician. Well, unfortunately, Rudy can't learn spells, so he can upgrade his gun. Does that count? This abbey is supposed to have many secrets. I wonder what they are. Yeah, we already found out about the secret library, so. Curran Abbey is full of secrets, but there are no boys here. Except for, well, Jacques is a man, I guess. Everybody has a large appetite, especially this one little girl. She can eat enough for the whole class. If you want to eat here, you must join the Abbey, but you're a boy, you can't join. Hey, I thought equal opportunity, man. I should be allowed to join an all-girls school. No. I think everyone should have their own spaces. It's fine. Like the Boy Scouts and stuff like that. Well, that's not a thing anymore, if I remember correctly, but yeah. Which is sad, because I grew up in the Boy Scouts, so. The Book of Guardians says that all things have consciousness? Oh. Why are you saying that to Rudy? Probably no reason. Ignore that. I think she says the same thing no matter what. Yeah. They say the same thing every time you talk to him. Okay, let me head. Let's head. I'll meet you at Aldehyde now. All right, back at Aldehyde with Rudy. See, I think this is the same. Some people have the same dialogue for some characters, but yeah, you say the same thing. I won't read it if I remember their dialogue being the same. By binding two elements together, you can create all kinds of spells. First, you have to stay hard to be able to bind the elements. Oh, there's a lot of characters that'll have the same dialogue for Rudy and Jack. This house has been, let's see, no, it's haunted, yeah. It's haunted! Yeah, they say the same. Oh, right, I forgot the lady there, so we already talked to her. There will be an artifact found by dream chasers at the festival. We don't know what it is, but it was found long ago inside the cave to the north. Reload the ammunition? Yeah, there's arms dealers throughout the game that can you can pay to have your ammunition refilled for Rudy. So, costs I believe 10 per bullet. An armor without ammo is just a hunk of metal. I guess so. I mean, it's technically a club when you think about it. Oh yeah, there's no one up there. So I mean, there's that. But no, you can't use an arm as a club in this game. Another dream chase. Oh, well, you say the same thing if I remember. Did he say that before? Emma, she's always doing some weird experiments day in and day out. I heard that there will be a big... Yeah, you say the same thing? Yeah, I'm just looking forward to the festival, yeah. Whoops. Stop talking! Well, it's because I pressed the button by accident, so... There were no casualties in the earthquake, but the excavation is ruined. You're just a kid. You're a dream chaser? That's pretty impressive. Well, yeah. Insult me, then you praise me. The princess is coming back to the start of the festival. She's been gone for almost 10 years now. She must be very beautiful. Because she's been gone for 10 years? That doesn't necessarily mean she'll be beautiful. But it's anime, JRPG, all princesses thus must therefore be beautiful. It is required by law. Absolutely. There will be another... I think most of these guys say the same thing. Yeah, I think all these guys say the same thing. Yeah, I think I can skip most of these people's dialogue, so, or just skim through it. That'd be weird for a human to have a metal body. Yeah, it seems to be the same dialogue from everyone, so. Okay, they all did. I wasn't 100% sure on these guys, so. It's mainly the people in the town and the castle that have the different dialogue, so. Oh! I didn't mean to leave town. Sorry about that. And Jack does have a lot of similar dialogue to Rudy in a lot of these situations, so. Do you remember that earthquake we had? I was worried about the tomb. Oh, yeah. Whatever. Professor Emma, she's... Oh, okay. Yeah, you say the same thing. More artifacts, huh? The Emma motor, huh? Yeah, I'll see the professor. Why not? I'm Emma's assistant. I'll upgrade your arm. I'll go over that whenever we actually do the story. Come again, no discounts. Even though I'm the only character that uses arms. Wow, check it out. Nice arm you got there. Dream Chaser, did you get that from the ruin? No. Got it from Grandpa, eh? Family heirloom? I may be a professor, but my passion is studying arms. I've taken a job as an archaeologist. I miss machines. When the festival's over, I'll work on your arm. I'm not cheap, though. The Ruin Festival will feature a very interesting artifact from the Lilithian tomb. My invention should speed things up. I think I can reset her dialogue if I leave. If not, I'll just reload the file for Rudy. Because I just wanted to see what she says. I think leaving town and coming back resets it. If not, I'll come back here after reloading the file. Not that it's a big deal, but it doesn't take me that long to get here. Okay, she does say the same thing, so okay. Alright, let me load an old file and I'll be right back and talk to her again. Alright, we're back after loading the file and coming back here. Yeah, I did. Of course, not even I could develop a real arm. A military model like yours could only have come from a ruin. I may be a professor, but my passion is studying arms. I've just taken a job as an archaeologist. I miss machines. Okay, she says the same thing after that, so... Yeah, it's unique to Rudy for that, because of his arm. You think they keep talking about his arm, but it's his arms is I fell in my bed during the earthquake. How exciting! Or how embarrassing, sorry. The ancient ruins. Okay, that's the same. I hope I have enough gala to spend at the festival. I can't wait. Sounds people will do the... Okay, you say the same thing. Let's see. Yep, it's going to be the same. When we get all the characters together, it'll be easier to do dialogue because a lot of them will have... all you have to do is just switch the characters in between them and you can change out who's talking, so... Okay. Do you really need to be the first person to see something in life so you can blog it or whatever? Oh, sorry. Travel south of Aldehyde, you will see the Curin Abbey. Our princess is studying magic at the Abbey. Professor Emma is always fiddling with machines. She's always fiddling. Fiddle, fiddle, fiddle. Fiddle, faddle, piddle, paddle. Yeah, you say the same thing. Well, isn't it good that a hospital isn't crowded? You know, now you think about it? I don't know. I would think so. But then again, they wouldn't make any money. You need to charge $1,000 for a Band-Aid. And I'm not joking there. Yeah, next time you get a hospital bill, check out what they charge you for stuff. It's insanity. Okay, nothing there. I think we might have talked to most of the people that have dial. I think most of the people at the castle don't really say anything different, so. Yeah, I did come and enjoy the festival, Dream Chaser. I think they said the same thing either way, so. I was hoping you'd say something to me, but no, of course not. Alright, I'll go double check the castle really quick, see if anyone has anything to say. If not, I'll be right back. Yeah, only a couple of people at the castle have anything new to say. It's like, this guy, please go in. The king will see anyone who wishes to see him. It's the same for Jack and Rudy. And then the king himself has something to say, but everyone else said the same thing, so. Soon Aldehyde will host an archaeological festival. Yo, Dream Chaser, I've gathered many of the artifacts being displayed. Please check out the festival when it opens. You might find it enjoyable. Alright, I think that's everyone. There was a couple of lines of dialogue I didn't actually say because I thought they were the same, but they're actually quite different. Like the guy who says, are you joining the festival, Dream Chaser? And Emma's fiddling with her machines and stuff like that. So, okay. Now, let's go to... Let's go to Jack before we finished his prologue, or before all the prologues are finished, and see what he gets to say, or what they say to him. So I'll be right back. Alright, we're here as Jack, so let's go to, I think Rudy's village is a little bit closer here. Oh yeah, and that cart that's supposed to be there isn't there until the festival starts coming around, so let's see what the village has to say. They have a few lines of dialogue for Jack. Welcome to Surf Village. There are no treasures here, so you might get bored. What does a dream chaser like you doing here? Is there some treasure here? Oh, there's always treasure somewhere. Someone like Calamity Jane would come to a place like this. Actually, I think that might have been the same with Celia, but yeah, you say the same thing. And then I'll come back here after doing the everyone's prologue complete. Dream chasers kill monsters for money. Scary. Well, I mean, you know, someone's got to do it. I've made many stories. I feel like I've become a dream chaser. I think you need to actually do stuff first. I want to become a dream chaser when I grow up, but most of all, I want to be like my father and help the needy. Ever since the berries ran short around here, the ranch is all I have. And I'm sorry about that, man. I mean, the ranch is something. You travel the world? Have you heard anything about the end of the world? No, I'm not a magician, so I can't really tell you so much. Hi, friend. If you're tired, you can rest upstairs. Nope. Okay, she doesn't say anything new. Dream Chaser, welcome to Surf Village. You must be tired. Our village, well, may be modest, but this is a good place to rest. Let's see, Tony's family. Ever since his father's injury, Tony has been been uncontrollable. Are all boys like that? Yep. You gotta give him an outlet, otherwise they'll, you know, they'll use it for nefarious deeds. You know the fast draw? That's a northern sword technique, isn't it? Huh. Wait, what city was to the north? My memory escapes me. Nah, that's probably nothing. The cave to the south has no more berries. Our village is in trouble. Yeah, it's kind of weird how much different dialogue is different between Jack and like everyone else, but I think that's it for everyone. Yeah, I think I've talked to everyone. Okay. Alright, I'll meet you at the Kirin Abbey now. Okay, we're back at the Kirin Abbey as Jack. This is Kirin Abbey. Men are not allowed to study here. You can, however, pray to the guardians of the altar. Yeah, it's kind of different because, yeah, Jack is, I think, supposed to be 27, I think, and Rudy's like 17 or whatever, so. Yeah, clearly a difference in age. This is the girls' room. Off limits to boys, or so they think. Yeah. You must be seeing a lot of things as you travel. I guess Jack is a different type of species as to Rudy there, so. My faith is a way to expand my understanding of the universe. I'm understanding the universe, man. The Abbey is full of mysteries. It's older than some ruins. This is a girls' school. Don't cause trouble. I'll try not to, ma'am. Aren't there more dangers than adventurers when you travel? Yeah, I guess so. That's true. But that's what makes it so exciting. I know a princess who's a bit spaced out and always hungry. A gluttonous woman, the new legend of Kirin Abbey. Oh man, to hear what they say about Cecilia behind her back. Hey, I was told all the studying doesn't help much out in the real world. Kinda. Depends on what you do. Deep inside your heart, there's a dark place. I think you should examine its role in how you live your life. Jack has a dark hole in his heart? Nah, that's not true. He's a just happy-go-lucky treasurer. Nothing more to him. I always get picked on by everyone. I'm so lonely. Man, I feel bad, man. I said I was the product of it for a short while. So if there were no tests, I'd be so much more inspired. Yeah, they sometimes say some people just don't handle tests so well that they could actually do the stuff in real life, but because of the way tests work and the anxiety of it, they can't really utilize the information as well because it's, like I said, tests are not a one-size-fit-all to gauge people's knowledge on things. Sometimes it's real-world experience. It really depends on the person. There's really not a one-size-fits-all on this. You need determination and patience if you want to learn magic. Jack can't learn magic, so he's a fast draw expert. You have to find his stuff through different means. Many dream chasers have tried to find secrets here, but... Well, Cecilia will find it. Jack's not here for that. Girls are full of secrets. Kieran is full of secrets, but no boys are allowed. Yeah, girls are full of secrets now. They may be the type of secrets you want to know. Everybody has a large appetite. It must take a lot of energy to use magic. They never get fat. What's an anime? People don't get fat in anime unless they're like lovely house moms who are just lovely and you don't care what size they are. I was once a famous cook, but Jacques can cook circles around me. Well, he's French, right? So, with a name like Jacques, you know. Oops, I don't know why I went up there. Ancient control of the elements and the solid destruction of the core of our own beliefs. Alright, I think that's it. So we can go... Alright, now I'll see you back at Aldehyde. Alright, let's see what everyone has to say here. Hello, welcome... Oh, okay, you say this... Alright, I forgot you say the same thing no matter who it is. Yeah, I said a lot of people have the same dialogue for Jack and Rudy, so... Okay, you don't have anything? Oops, didn't mean to talk to you again. Nope. And the people at the festival say the same thing, and the people at the castle say the same thing, so I can completely ignore that. Let's see, yeah, you don't... Innkeeper doesn't say anything different. Doing good, I guess. Yeah, weird experiments, huh? What type of experiments? Don't answer that. Yeah, I'm not really much of a poet fan. Yeah, you talk about the earthquake if you are Rudy or not, so... I don't know, man. When will the big festival start? Came a long way for it. But you just gotta be patient, man. Okay, same thing. Princess is coming back to the start of the festival. She's been gone. Okay, that's the same thing. Okay, that's the same. You're cute, but another has my heart. Aw. Well, Jack's not looking for love anyway. The professor who lives here in charge of excavation. The festival will have many important artifacts. Okay, nope. Excavation is a delicate affair, especially when on site on the soft ground like the site we're working on now. She does have slightly different dialogue if you've completed Rudy's prologue, but before completing all the prologues. If you're Jack, she says, "I'm sorry, I'm too busy excavating Lilithia's tomb." Huh, Lilithia? You know about Lilithia? And then, or sorry, Jack says, "Huh, Lilithia? You know about Lilithia?" And then she says, "I'm in charge of the excavation of the tomb. What do you want with Lilithia anyway? It's off limits to the public." And then she's talking to Cecilia. I think she says the same thing. Yeah, she says the same thing, so. Okay, you say the same thing. Treasure hunters like you have gathered many of the artifacts that will be showcased at the festival. Maybe something you found will be in there. Me specifically? Funny how you call me treasure hunter, not dream chaser. Okay, say the same thing. Okay, that's the same. Well, just do whatever you do, man. Do your thing. Do your doo-doo. See, I think that's the same. Like I said, it's only a handful of people that have like different dialogue for Jack. That I don't remember every variation. So yeah, that's the same. That way, in the ruins to the north, the power that fought the demons is hidden. So that's a little different. See, the Guardian's the same. I think we might have talked to everyone that has a unique dialogue for Jack. The officials won't tell us what's going on at the tomb. Oh, something's going on? Some daughters of the Aldehyde family were born with the... Oh, okay, that's the same, so... It is fading away, it seems like. The Ruin Festival is going to be like a party. I can't wait. This is Aldehyde Castle. We welcome everyone in our castle. Should relax. You should relax for a change. People do that, you know. What, does Jack look like he's stressed out? When the princess was still very young, she joined the abbey on her own. The royal family has its own burdens. Wonder why she did that. Yeah, well, I guess people have their own decisions on things. Yeah. You say the same thing, don't you? Okay, I think we've talked to everyone that that has a different dialogue, I think. Let's see. Now I'm just double checking. I think we have. Okay, so now that we've talked to everyone with all the characters, so now we need to actually do the plot where all the prologue's done. So doesn't really, in this case, the dialogue didn't really change too much. Except obviously who you talk to on the people. So let me pull up my information. Okay. Yeah, I'll be back after we... what I'm going to do is I'm going to head back to... I'm going to reload the official file I have where everyone's completed. And I'm just going to play as Jack, and I'm going to come back to Aldehyde. Okay, when you've completed all the prologues and come here with any character... Holy cow, there's been an accident at Lulithia's tomb! Let's find Emma, this is out of our hands! No, you're both wrong. The injured are our first concern. Uh-oh. Should check that out. Yeah, I think everyone has the same dialogue as if we came here before, so I'm going to skip most of that stuff, so... Okay. Let's see. There's supposed to be quite a few hidden items around here, so let's, not a ton, but there are some. Okay. Well, anyway, this is the weapon shop here. So we can buy longsword, which weirdly enough is not for Jack, even though it's a sword, but it's a different type of sword. Jack more uses like I think like more samurai swords or something like that. Anyway, we got a longsword for Jack. Can buy the chrome blade, magical rod for Cecilia, longsword for Rudy, hard cloak for Rudy. Yeah, everyone has their own unique armor in this game instead of sharing equipment. War coat for Jack. I'll buy all this stuff eventually, not right now. So. And then this is the item shop. You can buy heal berries, antidotes, medicines, violent roses, heat salves, pinwheels, toy hammers, holy symbols, and flight shrooms for all the ailments. If you don't want to run back to town and heal and everything like that. So, don't have any quests or a crest, so we can't do anything there. There we go. We got a heal berry in this pot here. Maybe we'll talk to Emma here in a second. So, let's see. Nope, nothing there. Yeah, now we can gather or check everything and check all the stuff. Yeah, unfortunately, there's no comedic stuff written on the gravestones, unfortunately. Dude, you're supposed to always write comedic stuff on gravestones. That's how Western developers have told me to do it. I don't know why I talked to her. It's the same thing with whoever you're here with before. Yep. Now I just gotta remember where all the secret items are hidden around here. So there we go, an agile apple for our, which raises your response. Oops. Oh, and I misremembered in the last episode where when you have certain equipment when you start an adventure, everyone starts off with nothing, no matter who you choose as. So for some reason I thought the princess and Jack started off with a couple of heal berries on their own, but they do not. So my apologies. Hey, we're here to get 50 Gila for stealing from collecting the hero tax, of course. I think, let's see, there should be quite a few items that you can grab in town. I just have to remember which barrels are which, though. But yeah, if you want to go to the next location, you need to go to Emma's. So there we get a heal berry here, and we can't push these because of the what's there. So remember that for later, though. See, I'm trying to remember if there was any secret items in these barrels. There we go, 45 Gila. And we get 4 Gila there. Yay, woo. Yeah, in my notes I wrote down that there's, in certain areas, there's stuff to get, but I forgot to write where, which exact barrel gave me the item, so. Alright, research those. And here we get a toy hammer. Hit it with a hammer! Let's see, anyone else? I think that's it for the treasures here. See, there's the obstacle course. Okay, let's go back to town. And there's one item we can't get in town until we have Rudy in our group. So there we get 7 Gila there. I think it's Gila. I don't know why I said Gila before, but oh yeah, that, or maybe the earthquake affected the tomb there. Oops, I didn't mean to talk to him. So yeah, I'll talk to the professor here in a second. She sets up the next bit of a. How embarrassing. No, I already checked this. I don't know why I checked it again. Oh yeah, I checked. Well, I checked it, but I didn't actually read it out. The Guardian of Stability is Zeldukes, Guardian of Aldehyde Castle. Oh, wow, there's people hurt around here. Yeah, I guess so, The situation is dangerous. I wonder what Emma's planning to do. What a wimp. He shouldn't cry over a monster bite. Well, it depends how much it bit out of him. His injury is not bad, but they have to do something about those monsters. My injury was minimal. I didn't need to be hospitalized. Oh, he didn't even want to be here. No, I guess I was going to say the same thing. Yeah, we need Rudy to get those items, so. Because he's the only one with the bomb. So, oh, here we go. And we get a power apple from one of these crates. And then we also get a hardy apple from one of these crates, too, so. here we get a heat salve from that chest. Why want that heat salve, man? Don't want to get sunburned, you know? Alright, let's go to the castle and grab some of the chests over there. Yeah, okay. Actually, even though I just did it, I actually forgot where the couple of treasure chests are around here. Luckily, I don't need to talk to anyone, so. Can you check those? I really wish there was a different button for searching than there is for running, so that way you don't accidentally press the... Because sometimes you'll start running while checking it, so... Here we get a moonstone. Oh yeah, probably should show that one off. Oh yeah, we got the rudder rune, which somehow ends up in Jack's inventory. Stoldark's rune. We also have the toy hammer, or moonstone here. Nullify poison. Let's see. There's the magic door. Oh yeah, there's the, Oh wait, what did... Yeah, nullifies poison. It's kind of weird how the moonstone is a nullified poison item. That's kind of weird. I don't know why, it just seems a bit odd. Let's see, trying to remember the other... Nope, didn't mean to talk to you, man. Ah, there's the other one. Then we get a crest graph here, so... Yeah, that's the one for spells and stuff like that. Save that for Cecilia. Spoilers, we're going to get the other party members in our group eventually. I was hoping to get to it today. We should, but I spent a little bit too much time looking for dialogue. Well, I'm trying not to have all the episodes be this long, but we'll see what happens. Anyway, here we get 200 Gela. Like I said, since I've talked to everyone, I don't have to do that again, so... I think that's actually it. I think I talked to everyone. Or, I mean, there's nothing in these section over here, so... Yeah, I can't get over here. Yeah, I'm glad for the run function in this game, although I almost wish there was an option to turn it on all the time, like just leave it on. But because of the way the mechanic works, you don't want to have it on all the time, so... Not that's like wibbly wobbly or anything like that, it's just, you know... It's not like most video games running fast, you know, type of thing. I think that's it. And then there's the treasures inside those boxes I can't pull up yet. So, okay. All right, let's go talk to Emma. She's the setup for the next story. Let's see, it was over. No, it was over here. Yeah, sorry. Is there something going on the outside? How exciting! Listen to that commotion. I wonder what's happening. Alarm! There's been an accident at Lilithia's tomb. Oh no, tell me what's going on. We broke through a wall damaged by the earthquake and unleashed monsters. Some of the workers were injured by one of the monsters. Gather everyone with military experience. No way! No one here has ever fought monsters before. There's so many that you couldn't pay us enough to go in there. Alright then, get to work on the repairs. You hear? I'll do something about the monsters. Okay. We have a minor problem in the ruins to the north. You can fight, can't you? I need you to have some monsters slain. I'll pay you 500 Gela. You can take any treasure from the tomb. Will you do it? Nah. What am I to do? Oh, I'll never be ready. Lithia's tomb has an artifact I want. I need you to put it into the monsters to stop me. Will you do it? Well, you got to, but thou must. Glad to hear that. I'll pay you after the excavation. Trust me. I'll be waiting for you. You must get prepared. Don't underestimate Lithia's tombs. Bring friends. So, yeah, it's basically saying, hey, go get the other characters. Oh, right, I forgot about these books here. All about the arms. To operate an arm, you must use them as synchronized with the machine completely. That is why the military models are fussy about who they synchronize with. Huh. Were there other books I just bypassed them by accident because I wasn't paying attention? I'll double recheck again off screen. So okay, so yeah, with that out of the way, we now have to go back to the Kirin Abbey and Rudy's Town, and talk to the people there. So, all right, let's head back. Let's head to Kirin Abbey. And interesting in this case, if you've done their prologue, the characters are just standing right outside the door, or right outside the area. So I don't know why they're not inside, but I think, well, actually, I think it depends if you've changed to them. This is Kirin Abbey. The Guardian's Temple is straight ahead. I think, didn't she say something different when I was here before? Yeah, I think there's different dialogue if you come back here come back after. Let me out of here. I'm tired of being here day after day. I'm going to be a reporter. I'll be a reporter on magicians and become famous throughout Fugaya. And it doesn't matter if you have Cilia in your group in this. Well, I mean, if you switch to Cilia, they'll say, hey, you're back. But if you've done all the prologues, they have different dialogue now. Graduates of the Kirin Abbey have opened up mage guilds all over Fugaya. Are the Dream Chasers here to unlock the secrets of the Abbey? Well, I think that already happened. I think the problem is you're wandering around too much. Hey, you can never not wander around. I get my lessons from Adol. What's being displayed at the Rim Festival? Well, artifacts, apparently. Stuff like that, but hasn't activated yet because of the situation that's going on. I want to stay here forever, but the reality is I can't. I'm going to open a small shop in some small town after I graduate. What, high expectations? Imagine a world without books. How boring. I mean, that would suck, I guess, but... The hope each person holds in their heart may be small, but when combined, it can help you. And I believe this is the same dialogue, no matter if it's Rudy or Jack, so... I've been punished with cleanup duty again. This isn't fair. Well, you did mess with the books, I guess. I failed the test. If I failed the makeup test, what will I do? The power of the magic is not absolute. The most powerful forces in the world is contained within people's hearts. Ugh. Are you going to say next is the power of friendship? Ugh. There are many dream chasers who graduated from here. Many? You mean one? What's the seal that suddenly appeared on the wall? Cecilia unlocked that. It makes me happy to watch someone with such an appetite. Out! We're trying to prepare dinner! Sorry. My bad. The powers you see is not all the power in the world. The powers of the Guardians to whom the planet owes its life cannot be seen by us. Ah. So it's all magic, all mystical. Who knows what's there? Woo! Okay, well anyway, let's talk to Cecilia there. There are some monsters at the ruins near Aldehyde. Lilithia's tomb needs to be cleansed. I could use a partner. Lilithia, intriguing name. Let me go with you. I feel my destiny is with this adventure. The magician wants to know she can come with you. Will you let her come? Nah. Sorry, I don't think you can keep up. Nah, we're gonna have her join, so. Well, you got to. She's the main character. She has. I think you're required to go grab everyone before you go into the tomb, so. Yeah. My name is Jack. This is Hand Pan. He's a wind mouse. I'm Cecilia. I may not look like it, but I know a little magic. And I'll show off what Cecilia and Rudy say. I might do that next episode. At the beginning of the next episode, show what they say if you have them recruit them. Although Rudy's mute, so I could probably skip him. Yeah, I'm just cutting out dialogue for that. So actually, let me go into Lilithia's tomb with only 2 party members, see if it stops me. Are you the help Belvin talked about? No. No, it doesn't matter, as long as you can kill the monsters. Yeah. So you're the one? Emma's waiting for you. I'll talk to everyone next episode. I just want to see if... I'm sorry, we can't let you through. Monsters are loose inside. Earthquakes and monsters were really busy. Go home! Oh, okay. Where's Emma at? I'm not going to grab these shirts. I'll do that next episode, so... Okay. No, I guess you can't talk to the, or can't go further without the all the prime ministers. Okay, well there you go. Okay, yeah, let's head over to Rudy's town. Okay, yeah, I'm just cutting out battles for now, just because I'll save that for next episode, so. Okay, what's actually, let's see what the berry cave, if anyone's actually at the berry cave now that's been dealt with, so. Oh, we can actually go inside if we want to. Huh, there's no reason to, but. Okay, I was wondering if the guy was there or not. I forgot about that. There's really no reason to go back to this place, unless you're trying to do the trickster stuff, but even then, it's not really that big of a deal. And there's Rudy right there. Alright, this is what, now this is what the town says if you've, Rudy's done what he's done. This is Surf Village. Dream Chasers don't bring, wait, sorry. This is Surf Village. Dream Chasers, don't bring us any trouble. A Dream Chaser broke the village law. He brought about a terrible tragedy. Why is the man who saved Tony being persecuted? Because this town's a bunch of idiots. Ever since Dream Chaser caused trouble, we stopped selling items to strangers. Well, you're gonna get freaking run over by by monsters, dude, if you don't let people in. Did you come here to cause trouble as well? Nope. I came here to go to Lilithia's tomb, apparently, so. We were trying to hang on to our families and way of life. He had no right to desecrate that. Dude, he didn't know. Dream Chasers are not welcome in this village. Man, you really want to hate this town. Recently, a Dream Chaser caused problems for us. There's reasonable hatred for, like, mystery and stuff like that, but man, oh man, do they really lay it on thick in this game. I made a criminal out of a good friend. Well, don't you feel bad now. I've done a terrible thing to the man who saved my child. Man? I mean, I guess he's technically a man in Jewish culture. I couldn't even save my own son. Yeah, you're kind of pathetic, man. Yeah, you're stuck in bed, but man, you could have gotten up and done something. There's no room for the likes of you. Please leave at once. Yeah, talk about going to old small towns and and getting trustworthy people there, or well, nice people. The man who saved my friend was deemed a criminal by the villagers. Do you remember that big earthquake the other day? No. The earthquake destroyed a lot of structures in the area. Yeah. It was caused when a Dream Chaser broke the magic seal in the berry cave. Which is Rudy, so. Alright, now we can finally get Rudy in the group. The earthquake caused terrible chaos at the tomb. What, you caused the earthquake? What do you know? So, you want to help to take care of this problem? The Dream Chaser wants to know if he can join you. Will you let him? No. If you improve your fighting skills, I'll think about it. No, we'll join the group. Yep. Yeah, join. Yes. Alright, that settles it. I could use the company. My name is Jack. This is Hampan. Don't worry, he won't buy it. What's your name? Rudy, huh? Nice to meet you, Rudy. Alright, that's it. Yeah, and unfortunately there's no like, oh, party members, join the group type of situation. It's just, yeah, we finally got all characters together. Jack, Cecilia, and Rudy. Can the power of the 3 Dream Chasers be able to go into Lilithia's tomb and defeat what's within? Find out next time in the next episode of Wild Arms. Thanks for watching. Hope you enjoyed. I'll see you next time.